you, Lisa, and good morning. I'm here to announce the support of small business owners for Paul LePage as Maine's next governor. Paul has been active in NFIB at both the state and the national levels. In fact, in 2007, he was named Small Business Champion by NFIB here in Maine. However, his endorsement being announced this morning is based on his credentials and the views of NFIB members. NFIB is the state's leading small business advocacy organization, as well as the nation's leading small business advocacy group, representing thousands of mainstream small business owners here in Maine and hundreds of thousands of small business owners across the nation. These are the people whom politicians call the backbone of our economy. These are the people who create the jobs that make the investments that make our economy what it is. These are the people who give life to our communities and give support to our civic groups, and because it's the right thing to do. These are the people whom we cannot do without, and they are the key to our future. Maine faces several significant challenges in their views. We need to develop a stronger economy and create over 40,000 jobs. In the past recession, according to the Consensus Economic Forecasting Commission, we lost 34,000 jobs. That's a huge number just to get back to where we were in 2007, 2008. Maine needs to get its finances under control. Maine needs to make itself more cost efficient in the delivery of quality public services. Maine needs to increase its value as a place to invest in raising a family. In short, the Maine brand needs to increase its attractiveness and its competitiveness. In the eyes of small business owners, Maine needs to improve its focus and join the race to the top in measures of economic vitality. Each of the candidates for governor possess impressive credentials. Only one candidate, however, possesses a proven record of accomplishment in the key areas of local public finance, civic involvement, business growth, and envisioning the future. NFIB members express very strong support for Paul LePage. They see him as someone who understands what it takes to succeed in business and public finance. They see him as someone who understands the challenges, the opportunities, the necessities facing Maine and its residents and its business owners. They see him as the right person at the right time for Maine. Been there, done that, can do it again. That's how small business owners view Paul LePage. His track record, his confidence, his determination, and yes, his passion. If a candidate for governor is not good for small business, that's not good for Maine. All of the candidates claim to be good for small business. However, mainstream small business owners, NFIB members, believe that Paul LePage is overall the best candidate for them, and that is why they endorse him as Maine's next governor. And I'd like to introduce then the candidate, Paul LePage. Thank
you. David and I go back a long ways here in Maine. I would like to thank Susan, Ford, Mike, and Mark for their support. They represent the brightest and the best of Maine's entrepreneurs, and I appreciate their endorsement. I'm also very grateful for the endorsement of the National Federation of Independent Business. I appreciate the advocacy work that NFIB does for its nearly 4,000 members here in Maine. I am the only candidate running for Maine Governor with a proven track record of creating jobs here in Maine. I understand the challenges Maine businesses face, both large and small, in trying to create jobs, wealth, and opportunity for its Maine people. Forbes magazines ranks us in the bottom in terms of business climate. We need and we must do better. Being dead last in business is a dubious distinction 35 years in the making. Business as usual in Augusta. Maine entrepreneurs are going out of business. We need to get Augusta working for business. I'm running for governor to release the energy of Maine's private sector. I want to make government a partner with Maine entrepreneurs so they can create jobs, the 50,000 jobs of unemployed workers who need wealth to sustain their families. As governor, I will audit every regulation on the books. We will streamline the rules we have to have. eliminate senseless red tape, and create a culture of cooperation between Maine regulators and the private sector. In my administration, every new regulation and law is also going to require a jobs, opportunity, and business cost impact study. If we're going to put new regulations on the books, I think it's important that we recognize what it's going to do to our businesses and to our jobs. Under my administration, we will have a 90-day permit review process and a lower cost of filings to create a new job in Maine. Just $5. No credit cards accepted. Reducing red tape and regulations is especially important to small business who do not have the resources needed for consultants and compliance officers. Entrepreneurs need to be free to grow their enterprise.
Amen.
Amen.
Maine small businesses have created 90% of new jobs in our state. We need to make it easier for multitasking and entrepreneurs to succeed. We have to also get the cost of doing business down, and we need to do that very quickly. Our healthcare costs, utility costs, and taxes are a weight around the necks of Maine businesses trying to compete to create jobs and attract investment. For our smallest businesses, these costs are a real barrier to achieving sustainability. I believe in the private sector. I believe in the small business owners here in Maine. As governor, I will fight to make sure job creators in Maine get every chance to succeed. I'm grateful for the strong support I've received from the Maine business community and look forward to working with the Maine job creators. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pass the baton in Augusta. Thank you.